Hey, money makers. Good afternoon. Welcome. Happy Saturday. I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on. Marquita, you're muted, so we can't hear you. You have to unmute yourself. But we are excited to be here for day number 6.
Yes, going great. So welcome, you guys. We're super excited. Please go ahead and start sharing, messaging, tagging, getting as many people on to hear this information. We are so excited because we have a powerful testimonial of one of our traders that's going to share with you guys. Her story is absolutely amazing. Remember, for the last 6 days, we've been bringing you guys real people with real success stories trading in this space. So that way you could be able to see yourself in one of these individuals that we're bringing on with you guys. And so you want to hear exactly what her testimonial is all about, because it would definitely bless you guys. And we've also been sharing with you guys a tip or a nugget in the foreign exchange market. So that way you're able to see how simple and how easy it is. My name is Marquita Thomas. I don't know if I get a chance to say that because I was muted. But welcome to the Helping Families movement. So Camille, I'll let you go ahead and kick it off.
Okay, so who we have on today? I originally met her last year, and she reconnected recently this year, and she's out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Her name is Keisha. So, hey, Keisha, welcome to our interview today. So I'm so excited to have you here. You guys, listen, if you haven't hit share yet, if you haven't started your watch party yet, I need you to hit share. I need you to start your watch party, because what Keisha is going to share is so important. I mean, it can really knock some slack out of anybody who has any slack in them. What she's about to share. Our topic today was it's time to invest in yourself. And I made it really, really broad because investing in yourself can mean so many different things to so many different people. You know, even when you're faced with challenges, you have to still know at the end of the day that investing in yourself is important and investing in yourself is key. So I'll start. So Keisha, kind of walk us through. So Keisha, she connected with us in I Am Mastery Academy back in 2009. So right there and bring us up to today.
Okay, so originally I connected to the platform through someone that I knew, and she was very, very consistent with sharing with me the educational platform. I actually put her off for about 3 months, but she was very persistent and kept saying, hey, look, this thing is real and you can really learn how to trade. And so she finally got me to say yes. And I remember telling her, listen, girl, I'm going to try this for 3 months with that fee because I waste that much on food and shoes. And if I don't like it, I'm cutting that thing off because I'm not spending that much. So she was like, well, go ahead because you're not going to disconnect. So I did. And at the time I was working full time as a nurse. So I really didn't plug into the education. I didn't plug into the educators, the live sessions, the group, but I did kind of learn and I did make a little money. So I fell off and I decided that I was going to cancel my membership. Big mistake. So it was probably maybe 8 to 9 months that I was disconnected, and I was given the opportunity to be able to work from home as a nurse back in this February. So when I started working from home, I saw online where y'all was getting the bags, and I was like, hold up now. This is the same stuff I reconnected from months ago. Hold up now. I got to tap in. Now this is enough. Like, I got to tap in. So I really actually only got serious about trading in February of this year. And so I tapped back in. I was able to be put back in the group, and I was like, they are killing it. So really the way that you guys have the group set up, it was like a no-brainer. I was sitting and I was asking myself, like, why wouldn't somebody want to do that? So I did get reconnected back in February. And so the first week, I know we can't talk about money, I had a specific goal. And I got up, I was trading, y'all was doing the trade-a-thon, which was amazing. And I had a little goal that I thought was a really good goal, and I smashed it. Like before I could get out of the bed, Marquita throwing trays. I'm like, it ain't even 8:30 yet, and I done made some money. So it was amazing to be able to smash the first week I was serious, my first goal. So the next week I decided to triple the goal, not even double it, triple it. Cause I'm like, now I got to make sure. Now, was that just too low of a goal? Smashed it. Tripling. And I was like, okay, there is something to this. So I decided to be a little fancy. Went and got me did a withdrawal, got me some little Dolce & Gabbana glitter shoes, got me some little things. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. That was good, but now I got to start over. So I started over. And when I tell you that next week, I made enough money that I had not even made as a nurse, making $50 an hour that day. And
Wow.
I have made, probably double my salary in one day.
Whoa.
Yeah. Double the salary. So I was like, I cannot believe what would cause somebody to not want to do this, because as I be explaining it to people, you guys are really, the market is really paying us to learn how to secure our bag.
Mm-hmm.
By the time the way that the group is set up with Marquita and yourself sending trays, you're going to get that fee, and you're not in a rush to hurry up and learn. And it's almost a mastermind plan.
Wow. So let me ask you this. So I know and you're making, had the opportunity to make more than you made in a day at your job as a nurse of 20 years, right? You dealt with some challenges.
Yeah.
Can you kind of talk about what that looked like and how Forex tied into these challenges allowed you the freedom that you needed in that place?
So 2 weeks ago, my husband has gotten very sick. And you guys know that this COVID-19 has been really tough for a lot of people. And being a nurse, I knew that there was something really going on with him. So we got him tested. He got really sick. And what I'm saying, guys, I looked at my husband and I thought I was losing him. So that week was the toughest week of my life because he had lost weight. He had a fever. I mean, it was bad, but I did not allow what was going on to deter me from still trading. And so that week you guys was doing a trade-a-thon, and I'm not going to tell you it was not tough, because it was probably one of the worst weeks of my life, but I stay consistent, and I have little things up on my wall to give me cues to keep going. And so that week I made really good and was able to kind of nurse my husband back to health. And during that time of that, because there are a lot of people that are not making it. There are a lot of people that are not leaving the hospital. So I had a mind shift. I had a violent mind shift of my mentality. And I looked at my husband on Sunday and I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I am not going to work 20 more years in corporate America and not begin to have the freedom to go places. I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go these places. And this is allowing me to be finding, if I can sit up and make more than I am at a computer, and I still had time to do other stuff, I told him I wasn't going to do it no more. So on Friday, I took the lead. I gave my 2 weeks notice. And your girlfriend is trading full time. I just took a leap, and I'm like, because it's a proven system. It would be different if I was jumping out and didn't know what I was getting into. But the way that connected with you guys and the way y'all have the system and the team together, like, sit in that team got me fired up. Seeing these testimonies this week got me fired up. And I said, why not? Why not me? Yes. So I took the lead. And so in 2 weeks, your girl's going to be a full-time trader.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me just recap for all the people that are jumping on right now. she said she got reconnected. We're probably about 8 months ago. She was connected. She started connected. February of 2020, she got back connected after seeing the whole squad.
The whole squad.
The whole squad went. And she said, okay, so there was something that I wasn't doing 8 months ago that I needed to be doing right now. So she did that. She got right back connected. And this time she really got connected. It looked as if, sickness hit her home with the COVID-19, with her spouse, with her husband. So in the process of all of that, she's going through the whole COVID-19 with her husband, while also trading, learning the skill set right alongside of us. She is a nurse in that field. But yet in the meanwhile, all in between time, she's trading, she's nursing her husband back to health, and she's securing the bag, and she's making more than what she'll be making if she was actually working at her job. And now she's to the point where she just done put in her 2-week notice and said goodbye to her position that she was for. She got in debt for to be able to secure the bag in what our society and our government is telling us to go to school, get an education, get a degree. In her doing all the right things, it still took away time, freedom from her family. It did not afford her the opportunity. Like she said, she's like, I want to travel. I want to go to Canada. I want to go here. I want to go there. But her profession, it continues to keep her in a position to where she can't make those type of decisions just instantly. You see what I mean? But this opportunity and this space allows us all as traders the ability to be able to travel no matter where we are in the world. We can literally make money directly from our cell phone. So we can be over in Canada. You know what I mean? We can be over in Australia. We can be over in London. We can be over on the beaches trading from the world, enjoying our family. And in this whole time, she was able to be there to be present for her spouse as well. And so I'm just super geeked. I'm so excited. I mean, you guys, are you hearing this? This is absolutely amazing. And I'm so grateful that, you trusted us. You know what I mean? That you partner with the system and you partner with us as well. Like, we don't take it for granted. We don't take your visions, your goals, your aspirations for you and your family very lightly. We take them extremely serious. That's why we're constantly asking you guys, what are your goals? What are your dreams? Because not only are we excited about your future success, but we're there praying and pushing you guys. Like, we want to see all of you guys win. That's the whole movement of the whole Helping Families movement, is that we want to get this information into the hands of people that have been searching for opportunities that was never ever available to them. And so I'm just super excited. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. And Marquita, I can say that with you and Camille, one of the things that was really very mind-blowing to me is you guys are not out here trying to secure the bag by yourselves. I don't say a whole lot in a group because I was busy all day, but you guys really want the team to win, and y'all are really pressing. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And because y'all don't have to do what you're doing, but seeing the team win, like every day, people celebrate. I mean, talking about a movement, this is a movement. This is a movement.
Wow. Man, I don't even know what to say.
To get a 20-year nurse to say, I'm done, this is a movement, because, y'all don't have to convince people, oh, you need to be over here. Only the hungry are going to be able to tap in. We make faithless moves all the time. We're always making decisions, but sometimes you just got to jump. Sometimes you just got to say, hey, look, I'm going to give this a try. And if people don't connect, I am actually going to get my son signed up. He's a nurse, because I don't want him to, in 20 years, be in the position of where I am, to look back and say, okay, what have I accomplished other than my body's beat down? I'm tired all the time. And so I am strategically setting him up for generational wealth, so that when he decides that at 25, he can retire from nursing, he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's powerful. And one thing that you said that really stuck out is the whole concept of mindset. Because at the end of the day, you have to be committed to it. You have to be committed to being a student and learning something new. It's so many times that people try to get into a space like this and chase the bag versus chasing the skill set.
Mhm.
Because if you chase the skill set, then it's gonna set the bag up.
Mhm.
And so just for people that are listening, like, man, they having this success, don't get drunk in the hype. Don't look at somebody else's lawn because you don't know what kind of seeds they watering over there. But you can get yourself in position and say, okay, I am going to commit to this. Even when the hype of it goes away, I'm still committing to this because I know that this is something that can change my life. I think I said it on another live this week. I'm going to be 115 still trading on my phone. Period.
Me too.
Like,
Yes.
like it's literally a lifestyle to be able to just pick up your phone. And I mean, it's nothing like you said, it's nothing like seeing so many people win. It's cool to make money, but it's cool to make money with other people.
Absolutely.
It's like fun to make money with a squad and we all get in the bag, people paying off debts, doing this, and we can celebrate with each other.
Mhm.
It just does my heart good to be able to share this with so many people, and so many people who didn't know anything about Forex yesterday come in today and they know more and can talk on levels with people who've been in Forex for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know? And so it's just, I mean, I'm just excited. Like your story, your testimony, like really blessed me because you hear so many people give excuses as to why they can't do this or why they can't do that. Like for one of my closest friends, well, she's like a big sister to me. She's actually a nurse too. And we had been talking and she got into trading, but right around the same time, her mom had been sick. And she ended up pulling back because of that, which I'm very compassionate in those spaces because of course you have to know how much you can handle or do in that moment. But in my heart, I was kind of like, just push a little bit more. You can, but it was like hearing your story confirmed what I was feeling, but I didn't want to feel insensitive. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So just knowing you as a person, situations and circumstances are going to always arise. It's never going to be a perfect time. So you just have to kind of figure out how to make it all work together, regardless of what's coming, or you'll always start and stop.
Absolutely.
You just got to figure out how to maneuver and keep it moving.
Absolutely. Because last night, while people were sleeping at 12 o'clock, I was building my landing page from your YouTube video. And you are who you surround yourself around. And you are. So if you got people that are around you that don't want to do things, don't want to secure the bag, you may need to change your friends. And guess what, nurses? If there are any nurses out there listening to me, I'm coming for you because I know that it is something that we do because we have a passion for. But guess what? You have dealt with, have all your life taken care of others. It's time to take care of you. I'm coming for you. I know that you like, to get the money. I know that it is secure money, but guess what? This is too. And I'm fixing to create a movement. I'm coming for you.
Did y'all hear that?
I'm coming for you.
Yes.
I'm coming.
Sure. Coming for you. And I think that's so good because over time we've connected with people in the medical field, from pharmacists to dentists to, and so they're kind of in the same space as you. But I think sometimes it can be the work or the commitment or the balancing that can throw things off,
Yeah.
But like you're a prime example to me. Like nobody in the medical field can ever come and tell me nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, well, let you talk to Keisha real quick.
Yeah.
Because listen, let's be real clear, And so it's not just medical field, but I know that's kind of where you are in this space. And y'all are so compassionate and you love people and you want to see us healthy and, doing all these things. But like, people can be real abusive to y'all,
Yes.
And so like you said, it's that time of taking care of yourself, making sure your family's good, still being able to live the life of your dreams because we've all been sold the American dream of, graduate, go to school, get a good job, retire. But then by the time we set ourselves up for retirement, we too tired to travel and don't even really got the money to travel. Because you think this 401k doing something is because there's no taxes pulled, but the reality is you don't know what the tax rate gonna be when you retire, and you pulling some money and half of it gone to taxes.
Right.
So it's not a smart system. And then if you think about Robert Kiyosaki's whole Rich Dad Poor Dad, you know, but just putting yourself in position to make those major money moves so that you can live the life you desire. The money provides the freedom that you want. And I'm so grateful that you plug back in and now you're seeing how plugging into the skill set and learning is starting to create the freedom that you want to see.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so, like, and I know that for me, some other people had just been popping and jumping on, and I know a lot of people are like, okay, so I'm hearing her story. I'm hearing you guys over the last 6 days get on here and talk about, you know, this movement, talk about this financial space, us all having the ability, you know, to be able to trade in it. But, you know, let's talk to the person that still has those questions and trying to really kind of figure out what are they talking about. Like, I'm interested, but I still don't have a full understanding of, you know, what it is that they're actually presenting or what it is that they're actually talking about. Let's try to educate for the next 5 minutes, you know, the people that are watching in the foreign exchange market. Let's tell them about this space. You know what I'm saying? Because the testimonials and the stories are absolutely amazing, but until they have an understanding of what is Forex, it's the same thing as the stock market. You know, what are y'all doing? What are y'all trading? What type of trading? You know, I think those are the questions that people tend to have that keeps them from connecting to this space, you know, or keeps them from really investing at the time that they need to in this space, you know. And Keisha, once you really figured out really the space that you were in, that was that drawing and that pushing you back in February to come back to reconnect. It was like a light bulb clicked on for you. You were in the space, but you just didn't have a full understanding, you see what I'm saying, of how this space can literally take you and your family to a whole nother financial bracket if you really took the time to study and apply yourself the same way you did when you went to school. So I tell people all the time, this is what I love to call Wealth University. It's just like any other university that you've ever attended. The difference is you don't have no debt. The other difference is there is no income cap attached to your education. And so that's one of the things that I love to tell people about Wealth University. The second thing about Wealth University is that it is an educational platform that's going to teach you how to dominate in the foreign exchange market. So for that person that's asking, what is the foreign exchange market? You know, basically what we do is buy and sell global currencies. So one of the things that Keisha was saying, that when we're executing or we're throwing out a trade idea to the team, we're basically saying, hey, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the US dollar versus gold. And within a 5-minute time frame, I can tell that the market is about to get ready to drop, that the value of the US dollar is stronger than gold, or it's weaker, and we buy and sell based on that within a time frame. And that comes with skill, it comes with knowledge, it comes with time, and it comes with us studying, you know, the velocity and the movement of money, studying the value of different types of currencies, and we're able to get into the market and do that. But the great thing about it is that as a university, as a squad, as a team, you get to literally be in the same room cheating off of each other's paper every single day. So that's one of the things that I wanted to make sure that people that are watching now, that are like, all of what you're saying is sounding good, but how can you connect the dots for me? Because I want to be able to have a full understanding of what it is that you guys are talking about. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about trading in the largest financial market in the world. This is a $6.6 trillion day space. I remember when we started 4 years ago, I think it was like, what, a 4.2 or 3.2 or 2.4 or something like that. And now it's 6.6. You see what I'm saying? They have now opened it up to the public sector, you guys, where before 14 years ago, you had to have a net worth of about $3 billion to even have a seat in this at the table. But now we cut out the middleman, and now we're able to learn the very things that brokers, if you had $3 million, could literally be taking your money and trading it in the foreign exchange market. Another eye-opening little small baby piece is that many of you guys probably watch Wall Street, and you've always wondered, what are those people doing? You know, all right, what's that? Those charts, are they buying and selling? You know what? You get to now do that. You now get to literally invite Wall Street into your home and directly from your cell phone, directly from your computer, and be able to get into the market. The one thing that I love about this space is that it affords us the opportunity to be able to literally do the things that we desire to do. And we have to put income claims out there because we have to, you know, profits are not indicative of future profits. You definitely can trade at your own risk with getting connected and getting started. But the great thing about this space is that it will become a skill set that you can pass down from generations to generations. Like Keisha said, she's going to get her son connected. He's in the nursing industry. And she's like, look, I'm not going to allow him to waste 20 years of his life. You see what I'm saying? Yes, he's making money, but literally, if you add it all up, is it enough? With inflation, once you get in this space, your eyes will be open and you'll begin to start seeing money and just the way our economy moves, totally different than what you did before you got connected. So it's not just learning this space. It's like a wealth movement. It's like wealth conversations, connecting to people that have your answer, not your problem, people that are a lot smarter than you, who can literally help to catapult your life.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Keisha, for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Your testimony was amazing. So anybody who's tuning in, if you're interested in learning more about the Forex market, please make sure to get back with the person that shared this live video with you. And we'll be excited to welcome you to the squad and see you on the other side of money. Thank y'all so much. And we'll see you next week. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.